Okay, topic number 5, Laplace transform of functions. Start na, slideshow. So, Laplace transform of a function. So, for the definition, the Laplace transform of f of t or function of t, take note of the capital of the f, this is capital, the small letter, as normally denoted by, so the Laplace is normally denoted by Laplace of L of f of t and is defined by, so then the Laplace transform of f of t is equal to the integral of e negative s exponent negative st times f of t times the differential of t. Lagi yan. Whose limit is from 0 to infinity. So equation 1, so the integral of this equation 1 is a function of parameter s. So kasi itong t, papalitan to ng 0 to infinity. Maiwan mong variable dyan or parameter is s. So call that function as f of s. So this, ang f naman dito is small letter. Okay? So we may write now the Laplace transform of f of t equal to the integral of e exponent negative st times f of t, the differential of t from 0 to infinity as f of s. Okay, small letter to, ito capital letter. O di pagparehas yan. As equation 2. It is customary, it is customary to refer to f of s as well as to the symbol, the Laplace of f of t as the transform or the Laplace transform of f of t. It's same symbol. It is customary to refer to f of s. Like C. Same lang siya. So it is important that the operator L, ang tawag niya sa L is operator, like the differential operator D, is a linear operator then. So if f sub 1 of t and f sub 2 of t have Laplace transform, kung meron siyang Laplace transform, kasi may iba, walang transform, Laplace transform, and c sub 1 and c sub 2 are constant, so the sum is Laplace of c sub 1 f sub 1 of t plus the Laplace of c sub 2 f sub 2 of t is equal to c sub 1 times the Laplace of f sub 1 of t plus c sub 2 times the Laplace of f sub 2 of t is equal. So equation 3. Take note ito pwede mo siyang ilabas yung constant doon. Basta constant yung c. Next is the transform of derivative of elementary function. Yung mga exponential. So the transform of certain exponential and trigonometric function and of polynomials will now be obtained. These results enter our work frequently. So palagi itong mga gamit. Dito i-derive lang natin. Exponential, siyempre yung e exponent kt. Trigonometric function, sine and cosine. Polynomial, alam mo na yan. T squared plus t cubed plus yan. Polynomial yan. For example, find the Laplace of e exponent kt. So solutions, so the Laplace of e exponent kt is equal to integral of e exponent negative st as per dito sa equation. And substitute mo yung f function of t which is e exponent kt. So ito yan. Times the differential of t whose limit is from 0 to infinity is equal to integral of e exponent, ang operation to, so magiging equal sa e exponent negative of s minus k and close in parenthesis times t times derivative of t. So ito na yung form mo. So conditions. For S is less than or equal to K, the exponent on E dito, maliit to, is positive. For 0, it's equal. And the integral diverge. Okay, pataas. And yung curve mo, pataas. Ito yung X, ito yung Y. Yung curve mo, pataas. Imagine na lang. Tapos na tayo sa mga analytic, yung curve. So, yung X mo, yung Y, then punta, diverge, pahiwalay sa X-axis. Palaki ng palaki. For S is greater than K, the integral converge. Yan. Converge siya hanggang magkaroon ng isang constant na value. Yung isang asymptote. So, magiging negative to. Diba? Exponent negative, etc. ng variable. Habang tumataas, nagiging 0 yung value. So that is converging. And then, for S greater than K, ito yung consider natin para makuha yung Laplace. Ang Laplace, meron lang Laplace, isa ng co-converge. The Laplace of E exponent kt is equal to the integral of 0 to infinity E exponent negative of S minus kt difference of t. Integrate mo to, lalabas ito. Negative E exponent negative S minus K exponent T over S minus K, whose range is from 0 to infinity. Substitute mo to, so is equal to 0 plus 1 over S minus K. Operation. Ilagay mo muna yung infinity dito, that is 0. Kasi pag ito malaki, infinity yung t, so this becomes 0. 0 lahat yan. Pag ito naman is 0, minus, and substitute mo yung 0 sa t, magiging t exponent 0, magiging 1 yan. So, magiging negative 1 over S minus K. Since ima-minus mo siya doon, sa unang result sa 0, kaya magiging 0 minus negative of 1 over S minus K. So, ito na yung result mo, 1 over S minus K. Yan. This is valid only for S is greater than K. Okay? So, for a special case na K is equal to 0, so the Laplace of 1 is equal to 1 over S. Bakit 1? If K is 0, so A exponent 0 is 1. So, kaya ito. Okay? So, meron ka ng dalawang derived na transform. Next example, trigonometric. Obtain the Laplace of sine kt. Okay? So, solution, pang elementary calculus, so meron kang magagamit ba ito? Integral of E exponent ax times sine of mx is equal to E ax times A sine mx minus M cosine mx over E squared plus M squared plus C. So, pwede ka gumamit niyan. Mas may reference mo is yung elementary calculus or yung long method. Since the Laplace of sine of kt is equal to the integral of E exponent negative st sine kt differential of t, constant is from 0 to infinity. Bakit? Ito yung sine kt mo, ito yung f of t mo. So, pwede mo siya dito. Tulad ng dati. Yeah. Then, integrate mo using this formula is E exponent negative st times negative s sine kt minus k cosine kt over s squared plus k squared, whose range is from 0 to infinity. Ang A mo is negative 1. Ang A mo is negative S. Diba? Ang M mo is K. Ito na yung value ng formula mo. This is equation 3. So, further, for positive S, E exponent negative st is approaches infinity. So, dito sa value. So, furthermore, sine kt and cosine kt are bounded as t approaches infinity. Therefore, 3 yields as if 0, infinity, so magiging 0 to, 0 to, 0. So minus, as t approaches infinity, 0, so 0, 1, magiging 0. Itong sine of 0 is 0, so k times cosine of 0 is 1. So magiging negative k na lang ito naka-close na yan. Over s squared plus k squared. Since i-minus mo sa dito, ito, 0 minus 1 times 0 minus k, di ba? Yung k divided by yung 0 dito sa galing. Squared plus k squared. Then, the answer is k over sine is s squared plus k squared. For k is greater than 0. Yung invalid yung k is less than or equal to 0. Here, for cosine, ito ang magiging result mo. Laplace of cosine kt is equal to s over s squared plus k squared. For k is greater than 0. Yung mga validity niya. Next, Laplace obtain the Laplace of t exponent n for n a positive integer. So, this is a case of a polynomial form. So, solution by definition, so the Laplace of t exponent n is equal to integral of 0 to infinity t exponent negative st times t exponent n times the differential of t, whose limit is from 0 to infinity. So, by integration by parts, makukuha mo to, the integral of u dv is equal to ub minus integral of v du. So, u is equal to t exponent n. Ito. Madali ito. Pag itong ginamit mo. Differential of u is equal to n times t exponent n minus 1 times differential of t. Huwag niyong kakalimutan itong differential of t. Kasi mamamali na yung calculation nyo. So, differential of b is equal to a exponent negative st at differential of t. Yan ulit. So, integrate mo na siya. Para makuha mo yung b is equal to negative 1 over s times a exponent negative st. Dito, hindi sinasama yung constant. As we obtain integral of a exponent negative st times t exponent n differential of t, whose limit is from 0 to infinity, is equal to integral negative t exponent n exponent negative st over s from 0 to infinity plus n over s times the integral of 0 to infinity, the integral of a exponent negative st times t exponent n minus 1 differential of t, whose limit is from 0 to infinity. So yan. For s greater than 0 and n greater than 0, the first term on the right is 0. So, kasi mag-0 to. 0 din to. So, ang matitira is n over s integral of e exponent negative st times t exponent n minus 1, the differential of t whose limit is from 0 to infinity. Or the Laplace of t exponent n is equal to n over s times the Laplace of t exponent n minus 1. Di ba? Itong so ito yung ft mo. Naging kapara siya ng formula dito. Formula. Okay. Mapansin nyo, equal siya sa 1 over n over s times the Laplace of t minus 1 for s is greater than 0. So from this equation 7, we conclude that for n is greater than 1, the Laplace of t exponent n minus 1 is equal to n minus 1 over s, the Laplace of t exponent n minus 2. Diba nagbabawas siya? Pag ito ginawa mong n minus 1, nagbabawas ka ng isa doon. Isa rin dito, sa n. Yan. So the Laplace of t exponent n is equal to n times n minus 1 over s. That's the Laplace of t exponent n minus 2. Okay? Substitute mo to. So, n minus 1. Ito yan. Multiply mo doon. Substitute mo doon. Paglabas ito number equation 8. So, hence, for n a positive integer, so magkakaderive ka ng general equation na Laplace of t exponent n is equal to n factorial divided by s exponent n plus 1. For s is greater than 0. So, meron ka ng equation sa Laplace of t exponent n. Equation 9. The Laplace transform of function of t will exist even if the object function f of t is discontinuous, provided the integral in the definition of the Laplace of f of t exists. Ibig sabihin, yung function niya is ituloy-tuloy o nag-change siya ng function from 0 to infinity, from 0 to a, so from a to infinity. So 0 to ibang equation. So tapos yung a to infinity, iba naman equation. Ang tawag doon discontinuous equation function. Ito yung example. So find the Laplace transform of s of t, where s of t is equal to s siya na capital. Always capital, any ano yan basta capital. Simple. S of t is equal to t for a range of 0 is less than t is less than 4. Or t is from 0 to 4. For more than 4, this is 5. Okay? Note solution that the fact that s of t is not defined at t is equal to 0 and t is equal to 4 does no bearing whatever on the existence or the value of the Laplace of s of t. Wala siyang bearing doon. So we turn to the definition of Laplace of s of t to obtain ito. The Laplace of s of t is equal to integral of e exponent negative st times s of t, the s of t, which limit is from 0 to infinity. So, hiwalay mo siya, hatiin mo sa dalawa. Dalawa siya, di ba? Oh, that is 4 times the integral of e exponent negative st dt. Ito ang una. Plus, this is 0 to 4. Tapos ito naman is 4 to infinity plus the integral of e exponent negative st 5 dt. Whose limit is from 4 to infinity. Note for correction lang, this is 0 to 4. Nandito. 0 to 4. Using the integration by parts of the next to last integral, ito. We arrive for s greater than 0, so the Laplace of s is equal to, integrate mo to, nalabas, negative t over s exponent negative st minus 1 over s squared exponent negative st from 0 to 4 plus negative 5 over s exponent negative st times 4 over infinity. So, merong 4 pa ito, nawala yung 4 times 4. So thus, the Laplace of s of t is equal to negative 4 e exponent negative 4s over s minus e exponent negative 4s over s squared plus 0 plus 1 over s squared minus 0 plus 5 e exponent negative 4s over s. Paano nakuha ito? 4t is equal to 4. So, wala itong 4 na ito. Ito wala itong 4. Tama ito. So, substitute mo yung 4 sa t. Negative 4 e negative 4s minus e exponent negative 4s over s squared. So, ls mo yung ito as 0, magiging 0 to. Is minus negative 0 is 0 plus 0. So naman, i-minus mo to as 0 to yung negative st is 1. Exponent 0 is 1. So negative 1 over s squared minus negative 1 over s squared magiging 1 over s squared. So minus ito. Since plus to, magiging infinity to, it is 0. In this, so minus 0. It's negative to, so negative to negative 5 over s times 0 is minus 0. So then, i-minus mo naman dito yung sa 4. So negative 5 over s exponent negative 4s. Tapos, i-minus mo siya doon sa una. Negative minus negative 5 over s times exponent negative 4s is magiging positive. Okay? Baka kasi malito kayo kung bakit naging plus to. Minus pa rin to. Okay? Kasi marami nagkakamali yan. Therefore, the Laplace of s of t is equal to 1 over s squared plus e exponent negative 4s over s minus e exponent negative 4s over s squared. Ito, ilipat mo doon. Negative 4 plus 5 is 1. So, magiging, ito yan. Positive e exponent negative 4s over s minus, ito lang. E exponent negative 4s over s squared. Okay? So, pass. Okay. Transform of e exponent 80 times f of t theorem. Take note, hindi ito s, kundi e exponent 80. At equivalent to s dito. Ito, ayan. So, times f, any function of t na may kata multiplier na e exponent 80. Okay. Definition, the function f of t, ito, is said to be of exponential order as t approaches infinity if m, okay, ito. First is the function of exponential order. If the integral e exponent negative st f of t between the limits 0 and t exponent 0 exists for every finite positive t exponent t sub 0, the only remaining threat to the existence of the theorem, ito, the integral of e exponent negative st f of t of dt from 0 to infinity is the behavior of the integral as t approaches infinity. Ng behavior converging or diverging. So we know that e exponent negative ct, the differential of t, converges for c is greater than 0. The exponent niya is negative. Habang lumalaki yung t mo, nagiging 0. This arouses our interest in the function of ft that are for large t, where t is greater than t sub o, essentially bounded by some exponential c exponent bt, so that the integrand 1 will behave like the integrand 2 for s large enough. Ibig sabihin, pares sila converging. Behave. So definition, the function of f of t is said to be of exponential order as t approaches infinity if constant m and b and a fixed value t value t sub o exists. So, introduce tayo ng m and b. Anito siya. Such that the absolute value of f of t is less than, ito yung case na ito. May katabi siya na a exponent at. So, is less than m e exponent bt. for t is greater than or equal to t sub o. Above t sub o na siya. If b is to be emphasized, we say that f of t is of the order of e exponent bt as t approaches infinity. So we also write f of t co e exponent bt as t approaches infinity. Equal na siya. Ito yung actual value ng m. And o is less than m. Ito yung boundary niya is exponent bt. To mean that f of t is of exponential order, the exponential being e exponent bt as t approaches infinity. Okay? That is O is another way of expressing 3. So the integral n1 may be split into parts as follows. So the integral of e exponent negative st f of t dt from 0 to infinity is equal to the integral from 0 to e exponent negative st f of t dt from 0 to t sub o plus the integral of e exponent negative st f sub t dt and t sub o to infinity. If f sub t, capital to is of exponential order, f of t is equal to o e exponent bt. The last integral in equation 5 exists from the inequality in 3. It follows that for s is greater than b, the integral of ito, last term, less than ito exists. Is equal to less than m, integral of exponent negative st or bt, dt is equal to m e exponent negative t sub o s minus b over s minus b. Ito yung result niya. Ito yung last term, so existing siya. Ito na lang. For s greater than b, the last member of 6 approaches 0 as t sub o is 0. As t sub o approaches infinity. Therefore, the last integral in 5 is absolute convergence for s greater than b. So we have proved the following result. So ito yung theorem. So that means ito is convergent then. Pagkong siya, wala ka na consider. So if the integral of e exponent negative, yung theorem, if the integral of e exponent negative st times f of t between limit 0 to t sub o exists for every finite positive t sub o, and f of t, capital to, is of exponential order, f of t is equal to o e bt as t approaches infinity. The Laplace transform, capital itong L, Laplace sa capital yan, L of f of t is equal to the integral of 0 exponent negative st f of t, differential of t, from 0 to infinity is equal to f sub s exists for s greater than b. Yung condition niya. S greater than b. Yung ano mo is ito kasi niyo pa sa mga pero pagdating sa example, mga lang b, yung s. Dapat mag-practice solving ka. Okay. We know that a function is sectionally continuous over an interval integrable over that integral. This leads us to the following useful special case of the above theorem. For sectionally continuous over an interval integrable over that integral. So if f of t as a theorem is sectionally continuous over every finite interval in the range of t is greater than or equal to 0, and f of t is of exponential order, f of t is equal to O E B T as t approaches infinity, the Laplace transform L of f of t exists for s greater than b. Ayan actually mo. At yun nag-exist. May mga condition lang ka kung saan sa nag-exist. S greater than b. So function of exponential order play a dominant role throughout our work. It is therefore wise to develop proficiency in determining whether or not a specified function is of exponential order. Ito yung pag-test. Yung function is exponential or hindi exponential. So if a constant b exists such that the limit of exponent negative bt times the f of t as t approaches 0 exists. So may value. The function is of exponential order. And then of the order is exponent bt. Ito yung boundary niya. Exponent bt. To see this, let the value of the limit 8 is equal to k, which is not equal to 0. Exists. Pag 0 sa, so hindi siya nag-exist. Then, for t large enough, exponent negative bt can be made as close as to k as desired. So certainly, exponent negative bt and f of t is less than 2k. For large k. Therefore, for t sufficiently large, f of t is equal to as less than m exponent 2k with m is equal to 2k. If the limit of is 0, we may write now as m is equal to 1. On the other hand, if for every fixed c, so ito pala naman 0, okay? Infinity, limit of exponent negative bt times f of t where t approaches to infinity, so walang value na that is infinity, the function f of t is not of exponential order. Or assume that b exists such that f of t is less than m exponent bt. The choice of c is equal to 2b would yield by 11 as exponent negative 2b. F of t is less than m exponent negative bt. So exponent negative 2bt f of t approaches 0 as t approaches infinity, which disagrees with m. Pag ito is twice. Ano yung c? C, pag may c times 2. Yan. So, yung c mo is 2c, 2b, so magiging exponential. Ako na lang makita yan. Example, show that t cubed is of exponential order as t approaches infinity. Then, consider with b as it unspecified. So the limit of e exponent negative b t cubed as t approaches infinity equals the limit of t cubed over b exponent bt as t approaches infinity. For b is greater than 0, the limit in 12 is of a type treated in calculus. Ibig sabihin, yung hospital rule, hospital rule. So the limit of t cubed over exponent bt is equal to the limit of 3t squared over be exponent bt was the limit of 60 over b squared exponent bt. T approaches infinity is equal to 6 over b cube exponent bt. So pag substitute mo yung 10 infinity sa denominator, is magiging infinity rin. So 6 over infinity is 0. Therefore, t cube is of exponential order. So t cube is equal to O exponent pt as t approaches infinity. So for any positive b. Next, show that e exponent t squared is not of exponential order as solution. Consider the limit of e exponent t squared over e exponent bt as t approaches infinity. If b is greater or equal to 0, the limit entertained is infinite. B greater than 0, so e exponent t squared over e exponent bt is equal to the limit of e exponent t times t minus b over as t approaches infinity is also infinity. So therefore, no matter what fixed b we use, the limit entertained is infinite, and e exponent t squared cannot be of exponential order. Functions of class A. What is a function of class A? So function of class A is any function that A is sectionally continuous over finite interval. Is sectionally continuous over every finite interval in the range t is greater or equal to 0. And B is of exponential order as t approaches infinity. So theorem, if f of t is a function of class A, the Laplace transform f of t exists. It is important to realize for the Laplace of f of t exists, it's sufficient that f of t be of class A. The condition is not necessary. As a classic example, showing that functions other than those of class A also do have Laplace transform is f of t is equal to t exponent negative 1/2. Ito pa lang. Okay. So, pero lahat ng class A may Laplace transform. This function is not sectionally continuous in every finite interval in the range of t greater than or equal to 0 because f of t approaches infinity as t approaches 0 positive. Sabihin nyo, origin mo 0, 0, 0 positive, magpula ka doon papunta sa x positive. But t exponent 1 negative 1/2 is integrable from 0 to any positive t sub O. Also, t exponent 1/2 approaches 0 as t approaches infinity. So t exponent 1/2 is of exponential order. T exponent negative 1/2 approaches 0 as t approaches infinity kasi reciprocal. When m is equal to 1 and b is equal to 0. Hence, the Laplace of t exponent negative 1/2 exists. And then for s greater than 0, the Laplace of t exponent negative 1/2 is equal to the integral of e exponent negative st times t exponent negative 1/2 differential of t from 0 to infinity, in which the range of variable st is equal to y squared. Change of variable st is equal to y squared leads to the Laplace of t exponent negative 1/2 is equal to 2s exponent negative 1/2. Pinabas to kasi constant to eh. The integral of a exponent negative y squared d of y squared from 0 to infinity. So elementary calculus means this is a special function which is equal to 1/2 of the square root of pi. Therefore, the Laplace of t exponent 1/2 negative 1/2 is 2s exponent negative 1 half times 1 half of the square root of pi. So the Laplace of t exponent negative 1 half is equal to pi over s exponent 1 half. For s greater than 0. Kung nag-less than siya, magiging square root of negative siya. So even though t exponent negative 1 half approaches infinity, as t approaches 0, positive. If the function of t is a plus a, this is now for, it's continuous. If the function of t is a plus a, f of t is bounded over the range 0 is less than or equal to t is less than or equal to t sub o, and the absolute of f of t is less than m1 from 0 to t sub o, but f of t is also of exponential order. F of t less than m sub 2 exponent bt, t is greater than or equal to t sub o. If we choose m as the larger of m1 and m2 and c as the larger of b and 0, we may write absolute of f of t is less than m e c t as t is greater than or equal to 0. Okay? So alam mo nang gamit ng c sa b ang c is pag lahat siya 0 to more than 0. So may value. Between t sub o and t, meron kang b. Therefore, for any function of f of t of plus a, the integral of e exponent negative st f of t to the pressure of t from 0 to infinity is less than of m times the integral of negative st exponent ct dt from 0 to infinity is equal to m over s minus c, where s is greater than c. Okay. Since the right member of 5 approaches 0 as s approaches infinity, we have proved the following result. If f of t is a plus a and f Laplace of f of t is equal to f of s, and the limit of f of s approaches to infinity is equal to 0. So from 5, we also conclude the stronger result that the transform f of s of a function of f of t of plus a must be such that s times s times f of s is bounded as s approaches. The next transform of t exponent n f of t or derivatives of transforms. Dito mo madiderive yung derivative of transform. Derivative of transform, if f of t is a plus a, from the integral of fs is equal to the integral of negative s exponent negative st times f of t times the derivative of t from 0 to infinity, it follows that f prime of s is equal to the integral of negative t times exponent negative st ft as the derivative of t from 0 to infinity, s as constant. So the integral and on the right of 2 is the transform of negative t times f of t. Okay? Kitang-kita naman dyan sa equation 1 and 2. Now, the theorem is if f of t is a function of plus a, it follows from the Laplace of f of t is equal to f of s, that f prime of s is equal to the Laplace of negative t f of t. Okay? Now, the theorem now is f of t is a plus a, it follows that from the Laplace of f of t is equal to f of s, that for any positive integral n, derivative of n and derivative of fs with respect to s is equal to the Laplace of negative t f of t. So may t exponent n yan. Now we know that sk over s squared plus k squared is equal to the Laplace of sine kt. And therefore, negative 2ks over s squared plus k squared then enclosed s squared is equal to the Laplace of negative t sine kt. So this is the derivative of k over s squared plus k squared is equal to negative 2ks over enclosed in parentheses squared plus k squared then squared. From the known formula, s over h squared plus k squared is equal to the Laplace of cosine kt. Also, differentiation with respect to s gives k squared minus s squared over s squared plus k squared. Then squared is equal to the Laplace of negative t cosine kt. To get s squared plus k squared minus s squared over s squared plus k squared, then squared is equal to the Laplace of 1 over k sine kt minus t cosine kt. Diba? Ito kasi yung 1 over k sine kt. And ito naman is yung minus cosine kt. T cosine kt. Diba? So, negative. From which it follows that 1 over s squared plus k squared, then squared, so equal dyan, is equal to Laplace of 1 over 2k cubed times, in cosine parentheses, sine kt minus t cosine kt, equation 9. So ito yung equivalent mo niya. So kaya magiging 2k squared, divide mo dito magiging 2k cubed. Next, the gamma function. For obtaining the Laplace transform of non-integral power of t, we need a function that usually discussed in elementary mathematics, which is the gamma function. Not integral function of t. For 1/2, the exponent 1/2. It is not the integer. The gamma function of x is defined by the integral of e exponent negative beta times beta exponent x minus 1 times the integration of beta from 0 to beta where x is greater than 0. Substitution of x plus 1 for x in 1 gives the gamma of x plus 1 is equal to the integral of negative bx times beta of x times the integration of beta from 0 to beta. Integration by parts gives the gamma of x plus 1 is equal to negative e exponent negative beta times beta exponent x, whose limit is from 0 to infinity, known beta, equal plus x is constant, integral of 0 to infinity e exponent negative beta times beta x is minus 1 times the integration of beta, equation 3. So because this is infinity, because x is greater than 0, so beta of x approaches 0. And because x is fixed, e exponent negative beta times beta of x approaches 0 as beta approaches infinity. Thus, the gamma of x plus 1 is equal to x times the integral of negative beta times beta of x minus 1 times the differential of beta up to from 0 to infinity is equal to x times the gamma of x. Theorem for x is greater than 0, suppose that n is positive. Iteration gives the gamma of n plus 1 is equal to n times the gamma of n the gamma of n plus 1 is equal to n times n minus 1 times the gamma of n minus 1, and so on. Or the gamma of n plus 1 is equal to n factorial times the gamma of 1. By definition, the gamma of 1 is equal to 1. Theorem for positive integral n, the gamma of n plus 1 is equal to n factorial. So in the integral for the gamma of x plus 1 into, let us put gamma as st with s greater than 0 and t as the new variable of integration. This yields since t approaches 0 as beta approaches 0 and t approaches infinity as beta approaches infinity. So the gamma of x plus 1 is equal to the integral of negative st times x exponent x, t exponent x times s dt is equal to sx plus 1, constant term s, times the integral of e exponent negative st times t x times s dt, the integral of 0 to, so wala tong s, kailan nabura. Okay? So which is valid for x plus 1 is greater than 0. Thus obtain the gamma of x plus 1 over s exponent x plus 1 is equal to the integral of negative st t exponent x dt. So check nyo, wala tong s. That's integral of 0 to infinity, s greater than 0, x greater than negative 1 from here. If n is 6, we put x is negative 1 up. We get the Laplace of t exponent negative 1 up is equal to the gamma of itong t exponent x. So ito yung f of t mo. So the Laplace of f of t as t exponent negative 1 up is equal to the gamma of 1 half over s exponent 1 half. But we already know that the Laplace of t exponent negative 1 half is equal to pi over s exponent 1 half. Hence, pi exponent 1 half is equal to the square root of pi. So this is for properties of gamma function. Gamitin mo yan pag ang exponent mo is fractional. Periodic function. So alam niya periodic function. Ulit-ulit sa graph. Ayong graph dito. Suppose that the function of t is periodic with a period of omega. So that is, yun lang ang after the period, ulit na naman yung form mo. So f of t plus omega is equal to f of t. So the function is completely determined by once the nature of f of t throughout one period. 0 to omega or w is given. If f of t has a transform, that is Laplace of f of t is equal to the integral of e exponent negative st f of t times the partial of t from 0 to infinity. The integral can be written as the sum of integral. So, the Laplace of f of t is equal to the summation of the integral of negative st times f of t times the partial of t, whose limit is from nw up to n plus 1w, and the summation limit of n is equal to 0 to infinity. Now let us put t is equal to nw plus beta, and equation 3 becomes Laplace of f of t is equal to the summation of integral of negative s n w minus s beta times f times beta plus n w times the partial of beta, and from 0 to infinity, and summation from 0 to so. But f of beta plus nw is equal to f of beta by iteration of 1. Hence, the Laplace of f of t is equal to the summation of e exponent negative s nw times integral of e exponent negative s beta times f of beta, the partial of beta, times from 0 to infinity. the summation limit is n is equal to 0 to infinity. Now, the integral on the right in 4 is independent of n. Ito, independent of n, ang integral. So, pwede mo siyang separate. So, we can sum the series on the right as the summation of exponent negative Sn w from 0 to infinity, yung n, is equal to 1 over 1 minus e exponent negative SW power series. Papakain niya. Now, the theorem if f of t has a Laplace transform and if f of t plus w is equal to f of t, and the Laplace transform of f of t is equal to the integral of negative s beta times f of beta times the principal of beta. Beta is from 0 to infinity divided by 1 minus exponent negative SW for omega. Next, suppose that the function h of t, capital tong h, has a period of 2c, then that we demand that h of t be 0 throughout the right half of each period is ito. H of t plus 2c is equal to h of t periodic is 0 from 0 to c. H of t is another function, g of t, from c to 2c. And h of t, the rest is 0. Okay. Ang period mo is 2c. So, ito yan. So, yung first, ang ibig sabihin itong curve, ang period mo is 2c is equal to h of t. At yung h of t mo is any function of g of t sa second half. Yung first half mo is 0 to c. Okay? Ng period. Okay. Then we say that h of t is a half-wave rectification of dt. Okay. Using 5, we may conclude that for ht defined by 6 and 7, so that is the integral of 0, negative s beta g of beta, the pressure of beta from 0 to c over 1 minus e exponent negative 2c s. So yung w mo is 2c. Tapos yung period mo is 2c. Mali. Okay, nababa lang to. So, itong s of gt dito sa tapos itong h of t0 ito. So, ibig sabihin, yung may function mo na gt is from 0 to c, yung second half mo is 0. Na nababa. Okay? Kaya ito 0 to c. Okay. Napulitin yung record for D. So, yan. Ito na yung equation mo. Pag ganito itsura ng problem mo. Like this. Find the transform of the function option yata yan. Times t of tc shown in figure 20 defined by function of tc is equal to 1. Option of tlc is equal to 0. Where proper option na lang. T plus 2c in c is yung y-axis option is equal to option of D and C. So, same din ito. Same lang yan. So, dito sa equation 9 mo is 0 is less than TC. First half. Second half mo is 0. So, para siya. So, using equation 8, ito, the integral of 0 to C exponent SB is equal to 1 minus E exponent negative SC over S. Integral niyan. So, to conclude that the Laplace of epsilon of Tc is equal to the integral of negative S beta G of beta, the function of beta from 0 to C plus integral of negative S beta G of beta, because of beta from C to C. This is 0. All over 1 minus exponent negative 2C. This will become equals to, ito magiging 0. 0 siya. So, this is 1 over, ito yun. So, 1 over 1 minus exponent negative 2CS. Magiging, yan. So, this is 1 over 1 minus exponent negative 2CS multiplied by ito. O magiging ito. 1 minus exponent negative SC over S. Therefore, the answer is 1 over S times 1 minus exponent negative SC over 1 minus exponent negative 2 SC, or 1 over S times 1 over 1 plus exponent negative S. Okay, factoring mo to. This is the curve. Ito yung period niya 2C, from 0 to 2C. Tapos na ulit naman dito. Ang may transform lang itong first half. Ito 0 na. Okay. Sample number 2. Find the transform of a square wave function QTC. In figure 21, defined by Q of TC is equal to 1. This is from 0 to C. And Q of TC is negative 1 from MC is equal to from C to 2C. So then Q of T plus C is equal to T Q of T. So dito na sabay yung pinanggit yung C na C dito na ano yun, sa y-axis. Ito yung curve niya. 1. Tapos ulit naman. After 2C na ulit naman. Yan. The next period niya is 2C to 4C. Okay. This transform can be obtained by using the theorem above. But also, Q of 2C is equal to 2 times epsilon times T of C minus 1. Diba? Kung magbe-base ka dito, pwede makuha ng theorem niya for simplicity. Mag-base ka dito, ito yung equivalent ng curve na yan. Hence, from 11, pwede mo rin siyang gamitan ito. Ito na. Pero dito sa example, ito ang ginamit na base dito sa example. So, yan. Check nyo. Root sa 1. 2 times 1 minus 1 is 1. Okay. Tapos sa 0. 2 times 0 minus 1 is negative 1. So yan. So yan ang equivalence ng dalawang problem. Hence, from 11, kadugtong, dinugtong. Dito ka nag-base, doon ka nag-base. The Laplace of epsilon T plus C of T and C is equal to 1 over S as 1 minus exponent negative AC over 1 minus exponent negative 2 AC is equal to 1 over S as 1 over 1 plus exponent negative SC. So, the Laplace of QTC is equal to the Laplace of 2 times epsilon TC minus 1 is equal to 2 over S. Time mo ito ng 2 times 1 over 1 plus minus SC minus the Laplace transform of 1, which is 1 over S. Pag mo i-minus 1 na, 1 over S. So the final result is 1 over S times 1 minus exponent negative SC over 1 plus exponent negative SC. So yan ang answer mo dito by using this method based on sa previous example. By multiplying the numerator and denominator of the last fraction, ito, above, by exponent 1 of C, we may put 15 in the form of hyperbolic function, which is equal to 1 over S times hyperbolic sine of C is over 2 divided by hyperbolic cosine of C is over 2 is equal to 1 over S times hyperbolic tangent of C is over 2. Okay? So, Okay, inverse transform. This is the, siyempre yung, kung mayroon kang arc sign sa sign, meron rin tayong inverse transform para sa Laplace transform. Suppose that the functions f of d is to be determined from a differential equation with initial conditions. So this is another method of solving differential equation using the Laplace transform. The Laplace operator L is used to transform the original problem into a new problem from which the transform Fs is to be found. If the Laplace transformation is to be effective, the new problem must be simpler than the original problem. Sabihin mas maiksi. We first find f of s and then must obtain f of d from f of s. It is therefore desirable to develop methods for finding the object function f of d when each transform f of s is known. So inverse nga. If the Laplace of f of d equal to f of s, we say that f of d is an inverse Laplace transform or an inverse transform of f of s, and we write f of t is equal to L negative 1 f of s. Same as sine cosine. At ang arc cosine is negative 1 ang symbol as superscript. Since equation 1, ito means that the integral of e negative st f of t, the differential of t from 0 to s is equal to f of s, infinity, 0 to infinity. A crude but sometimes effective method of finding inverse transform is to construct a table of transform and then to use it in reverse to find inverse transform. So this time, pwede ka nang gumamit ng table of transform ano sa mga books. Nagamit lang yan sa pagkuha ng inverse transform. Derive na lahat yan doon. So we know that the Laplace of cosine kt is equal to s over s squared plus k squared. And therefore, the inverse transform of s over s squared plus k squared is equal to cosine kt from table. Balik ko din muna yun. Now, we shall refine the above method and actually make it more quite powerful by developing theorems by which gives f of s may be expanded into component parts whose inverses are known, found in table. So, hindi naman isang equation lang. So, by parts, kaya mo siyang yung inverse. So, sa table, makikita mo yun by parts to. Other theorems will permit us to write f of s in alternative forms that yields the desired inverse. The most fundamental of such theorem is one that states that the inverse transformation is a linear operation. So that is, if C1 and C2 are constants, so the inverse transform of C1 F1S plus C2 F2S is equal to C1 times the inverse transform of F1S plus C2 times the inverse transform of F2S. Yan ang natawag na linear operation. Sa constant. May constant siyang katabi. Let us prove a simple but extremely useful theorem on the manipulation of inverse transform. So from f of s is equal to integral of e negative st f of t differential of t from 0 to infinity. Yung kanina, infinity yon. So we obtain f of s minus a. So pagtan mo ng s minus a is equal to the integral of a exponent negative s minus a ft f of t differential of t from 0 to infinity. So is equal to integral of 0 e negative st times e exponent at f of t times the differential of t from 0 to infinity. So thus from then inverse transform of fs is equal to ft, capital to may t. It follows that the inverse transform of f of s minus a is equal to e exponent at f of t. Or the inverse transform of s minus a is equal to e exponent at times the inverse transform of f of s. Now equation. Ano yan? Pagka-pag-trans, mga quick shortcuts na legal. Okay? Inverse yan. Equivalent yan. So equation 8 may be rewritten ito with the exponential transfer to the other side of the equation. It has obtained the following result. So as a theorem, ito yan. The inverse transform of f of s is equal to e exponent negative 80 times the inverse transform of f times s minus a. Okay? So mas magandang tingnan to. Pares negative a, negative a. Kaya ito ginawa sa theorem. Isa ito, malilito ka. Minus a plus a. Sample for the inverse transform. So find the inverse transform of 15 over s squared plus 4s plus 13. Solution, first, siyempre, complete the square of the denominator kung meron. So the inverse, this is now the inverse transform of 15 over s squared plus 4s plus 13 is equal to the inverse transform of 15 over s plus 2 squared plus 9. Denominator is equal to s plus 2 squared plus 9. So from the inverse transform of k over s squared plus k squared is equal to sine kt. So now proceed with the inverse transform of 15 over s squared plus 4s plus 13 is equal to the inverse transform of 3 over s plus 2 squared plus 9 directly to 5 e exponent negative 2 inverse transform of 3 over s squared plus 9. Ito yan. Ito, magiging yan. So, function of s na lang. Function of s minus a. So, ang a mo dito is negative 2. Kasi minus yan, para maging positive. So, ang a mo is negative 2. Yan. Okay. So, kulang to. May sagot pa to. That is 5e negative t times sine kt. Yan, ang final answer. Okay. Kalimutan na. So, next example, evaluate inverse transform of s plus 1 over s squared plus 6s plus 25. Solution, so write the equation. The inverse transform of s plus 1 over s squared plus 6s plus 25 is equal to inverse transform of s plus 1 over s plus 3 squared plus 16. Yeah, yung dito mo, square, sa baba, denominator. Equals inverse transform of s plus 1 over, okay, copy, is equal to, change mo naman, e negative 3t times the inverse transform of s minus t plus 1 over s minus t plus 3 squared plus 16. So magiging e negative 3t times the inverse transform of s minus 2 over s squared plus 16. Diba? So dito, iwalay mo to. Wala kang makikita sa table na ganyang buo. Kundi ito. E exponent negative 3t times inverse transform s over s squared plus 16. 16 is 4 squared. So, gano'n ka, di ba? S squared plus k squared. So, k mo is 4. Minus 1 half of the inverse transform of 4 over s squared plus 16. Bakit kinuha yung 1 half? Para maging 4 to. Di ba? Minus 4, 2. Yung 4 is square root ng 16. So, magiging ito pala is s over s squared plus k squared. So, k mo is 4. Dito, k mo is 4 din. K over s squared plus k, 16. K squared, so k is 16. K is 4. So, answer mo from table is exponent negative 3t is equal to, this is cosine 40 minus 1 half of sine 40. Yan. Simple lang. Sometimes, pag malaki yung fraction mo, so convert mo siya sa partial fraction para yung tumugma doon sa table mo yung individual parts ng equation. Formula. So, in using Laplace transform, To solve the differential equation, we need to obtain the inverse transform of a rational fraction. N of S, P of S, numerator a function of S, polynomial in S, P of S also polynomial of S. Fraction 1, as partial fraction expansion used in calculus. Because of the linearity of the inverse operator, L-1, the partial fraction expansion of 1 permits us to replace complicated problem in obtaining an inverse transform with a set of simpler equations. Example, using the partial fraction, L-1 is equal plus, and the inverse transform, obtain the inverse transform of S squared minus 6 over S cubed plus 4S squared plus 3. So solution, denominator is the product of distinct linear factors. So we know that constant A and B exist such that S squared minus 6 over S cubed plus 4S squared plus 3S equals S squared minus 6 over S times S plus 1, S plus 3. So this, iwalay mo to since walang squared, walang ang sa denominator o linear, madali lang. Equal to A over S plus B over S plus 1 plus C over S plus 2. Multiplying each term by lowest common denominator is the product of the three. We obtain S squared minus 6 is equal to A times S plus 1 times S plus 2. So nawala yung S kasi cancel. Plus BS times S plus 3 plus CS times S plus 1. Dito, madali mo na makuha yung A, B, and C. A, B, and C is equal to 0, and negative 1, and 3. Using values of S, 0, negative 1, and 3. So ang A mo is negative 2, B is 5 over 2, C is 1 up. Therefore, S squared minus 6 divided by S cubed plus 4S squared plus 3S is equal to negative 2S plus 2 over S plus 1, 5 over 2 over S plus 1, plus 1 up of S plus 3. So from table, the inverse transform of 1 over S is 1. And the inverse transform of 1 over S plus 1 is equal to A, negative 80. So the result now is equal to negative 2 times 1 over S is 1. So this is negative 2 plus 5 over 2 times E negative T. So kasi ito, 1 over S plus 1, ang A mo is 1, so magiging negative T na lang ito. Ang A mo is 3, so negative 3. 1 half of that 1 over S plus 3. This is now your answer. Kuha lang ito ng particular solution. Example, another example, obtain the inverse transform of pi S cubed minus 6S minus 3 divided by S cubed times S plus 1 squared. So, may cube dito. Squared. Solution. Since the denominator contains repeated root linear factors, we must assume partial fraction of the form shown is 5S cubed minus 6S minus 3 over S cubed times S plus 1 squared is equal to A over S, A1S plus A sub 2 over S, A sub 3 over S cubed plus B1 over S plus 1 plus B2 over S plus 1. Yan ang form niya pang may ulit. Corresponding to the denominator factor x minus gamma exponent r, so we must in general assume r partial fraction of the form A1 over x minus gamma plus A2 over x minus gamma squared plus. So from 3, we get ito, 5S cubed minus 6S minus 3 is equal to A1 S squared times S plus 1 squared plus A sub 2S times S plus 1 squared plus A sub 3 times S plus 1 plus B sub 1 S cubed times S plus 1 B2 S cubed, equation 4, which must be an identity in S. Okay, S cubed total niya ng S cubed dito. Sa S, total din S. Okay. Coefficient. To get the necessary 5 equations for the determination of A1, A2, A3, B sub 1, B sub 2, two elementary methods are popular. Specific values of S can be used in 4, or the coefficient of like powers of S in two members of 4 may be equated. Okay? So, specific, kung meron ka ng value, we employ whatever combination of this method yields simple equation to be solved for a sub 1, a sub 2, and b sub 2. So, first from 4, when s is 0, so negative 3 is equal to 80 times 1. So, when s is negative 1, negative 2 is equal to b2 times negative 1. So, meron ka ng value ng 80 sa b2 dito. Kita mo naman doon sa equation 0 and negative 1. 0 saka negative 1, diba? Ganito. So, next, ano yung iba? So, the coefficient of S4, ano mo, 0 is equal to A sub 1 plus B sub 1. Nasaan yung exponent ng S4? Dito sa left side, 0. S4. Dito meron ka A sub 1. Kung gusto mo, expand mo to para malaman mo yung exponent ng S4. Okay? So, S4 dito is A sub 1. Ito A squared. Magkakaroon ka ng A squared dito. So, meron to sa A1. Dito wala. A squared times S cube wala. Dito wala. Dito meron. So, kaya A1 plus B1. The coefficient of 5 S cube is 5. Hanapin mo yung S cube dito. Dito meron. S2S. Magkakaroon ka ng 2S dito. So, magiging 2A1, magiging cube. So, kaya yung A1 mo dito is 2. And so on. Coefficient of S, ganun din. Kung hindi mo makita masyado sa ngayon, pwede mo siyang i-expand para makita mo lahat ng coefficient ng S. Kung ano yun? Coefficient ng S squared ng S cube. Okay? And solve continuously. So, with A1 as 3, A2 is 0, A3 is negative 3, B1 is negative 3, B2 is equal to 2. So, pakita niyo yung paano nyo sinolve. Simultaneous elimination, Farmer's method, any method of solving yan. Equation na yan. So, dito for lecture purposes lang, yan na yung sagot. Dito kailangan nyo ipakita. Kasi, baka copy nyo lang yung sagot ng ginpaso. Mali na yan. Maganda yung sinusolve mo lang sa isa. Therefore, we find that the inverse transform of 5s cubed minus 6s minus 3 over s cubed times s plus 1 squared is equal to the inverse transform of t over s minus 3 over s cubed minus 3 over s plus 1 plus 2 over s plus 1 squared. Or, from table, kita na 3 minus t over 2s t squared minus 3e negative t plus 2t e negative t. So, yan. Automatic na yan, from table. Next example. L obtained the inverse transform of 16 over s times s squared plus 4 squared. So, solution, since quadratic factors require the corresponding partial fraction, quadratic factors, to have linear numerators. We start with an expansion of the form 16 over s squared plus 4s squared is equal to 1 over s plus b sub 1s plus c sub 1 over s squared plus 4 plus b sub 2s plus c sub 2 over s squared plus 4 squared. So, bakit kami s? Kasi s squared dito. So, kailangan meron ka din isa dito. Kasi yung group na yan is cosine. And yung group naman to, yung may k ka dyan, is sine. Okay? Schedule mo yan. Since squared siya, so dalawang beses ka. Squared yung sa end. From the identity, 16 is equal to a times s squared plus 4 squared plus b sub 1s plus c sub 1 times s squared plus 4s plus b sub 2s plus c sub 2s. So now the value of a is equal to 1, b sub 1 is equal to negative 1, b sub 2 is equal to negative 4, b sub 1 is 0, b sub 2 is 0. So, yan. So, dito ilinagay na lang kasi for lecture purposes lang to. So, sa solution nyo, simple ilalagay nyo paano mo nakuha yung A, B, B2. Okay. yung gumawa, nag-solve, yung nangupya, hindi kinupya na yung answer. So, hindi siya natuto. Thus, we obtain the inverse transform of 16 over s times s squared plus 4 squared is equal to inverse transform of 1 over s minus s over s squared plus 4 minus 4s over s squared plus 4 squared. So this is equal to 1 minus cosine of 2t minus t cosine of t, 2t. Okay. So next is Laplace and inverse transform using a computer. So may mga available na online. So just to check your answer is correct. So sa Laplace transform, ito yung list. Bovers.com, eMathHelp, Simulab, and byJosh.com. Mga calculator siya. Inverse transform naman, ito rin, eMathHelp, Simulab, at any available online. Okay. Yung programming sa MATLAB, so nasabi na yun ang programming. Pero ito, hindi ka na magpo-program, input ka lang ng formula. Tapos makuha mo na yung Laplace transform, find inverse transform. Next, the transform of derivative. So order nung sa syllabus, sinunod ko lang. So, ito, any function of class A has a Laplace transform, but the derivative of such a function may or may not be of class A. For the function f1 of t is equal to sine of e exponent t, with derivative f prime of t is equal to exponent t cosine of t. Both f sub 1 and f sub 1 are of exponential order as t approaches infinity. Okay. Here, if 1 is bounded, so it is of the order e exponent 0 times t. F1 is of the order e exponent t. On the other hand, the function f sub 2 of t is equal to sine e exponent t squared with derivative f sub prime t equals 2t a t squared cosine of e exponent t is of such to f2 is of the order e exponent 0.0 times t, but f2 prime is not of exponential order. Yan pala sa border na a exponent t squared kasi parallel. Try nyo i-plot sa multi-analytic. Imagination na lang ng curve. Analytic geometry is kailangan nyo i-plot yung curve. So therefore, in studying the transform derivative, we shall stipulate that derivatives themselves should be of class A. Imagine, stipulate na. So if of t is continuous for t is greater or equal to 0, and of exponential order as t approaches infinity, and f prime is of class A, the integral in Laplace of f prime t is equal to the integral of e exponent negative st f prime of t dt. So may be stipulated by integration by parts with the choice exhibited in the table. So ito yung UDB. Integral of UDB is equal to UB minus B times DU. Ganyan. So we just obtain for S greater than some fixed S sub O. So the integral of negative ST f prime of t differential of t from 0 to infinity is equal to e negative st f of t from 0 to infinity plus s that the integral of negative st f of t differential of t from 0 to infinity. Now, the Laplace of f prime of t is equal to negative f times 0 plus sl times f of t. Okay. So itong task ng derivative, magamit natin ito sa pag-solve ng differential equation. Therefore, sa theorem, if f of t is continuous for t is greater than or equal to 0, and of exponential order as t approaches infinity, and f prime is of class A, it follows from the Laplace of f of t is equal to f of s that Laplace of f prime of t is equal to s times f of s times minus f of 0. From 3, we obtain that f prime, f double prime are suitably restricted. So f double prime is equal to s l, the Laplace of f prime t minus f prime 0, or the Laplace of f double prime t second derivative is equal to s squared f of s minus s times f of 0 minus f prime of 0. Yung mga 0 na yan is initial value. And the process can be repeated many times as we wish. Okay. Diyan ka mag-delad. Triple prime, order, pattern mo lang to. Ayan. Theorem. If f of t, f prime of t, f of n minus 1t, continues for t greater than equal to 0 and of exponential order as t approaches infinity, and if f derivative of ft is of class A, then the Laplace of f of t is equal to f of s. It follows that Laplace of n derivative of f of t is equal to s exponent n times f s minus the summation of s exponent n minus 1 minus k, f exponent k, or k derivative of 0 from k is equal to 0 to n minus 1. Thus, this is a continuation. The Laplace of the third derivative of ft is equal to s cubed f of s minus s squared f times fo minus s times f prime of 0 minus f double prime of 0. Then support, ito rin. Ito na yan. 5, 6, 6. Yan, diretso lang. Yan ang forma niya. So, sa application mamaya na. So, the restriction that f of t be continuous can be relaxed. But discontinuities in ft bring an additional term in the transform of f prime of t. As an example, consider f of t that is continuous for t is greater than or equal to 0 except for a finite jump t at t is t1. So, ang jump, no? Finite jump, ibig sabihin alam may value. Distance a and b at t1. In figure 19. If f of t is of capital to a, is also of exponential order as t approaches infinity, then f prime t is of class A, we may write the Laplace of f prime t is equal to the integral of c negative st f prime t dt from 0 to infinity, or equal to integral of e negative st f prime of t dt 0 to t1 plus integral of negative st f prime of t dt as t1 from t1 to infinity. Take note, itong f prime t dito is different from f prime t dito. Jump na siya ng ibang value. So, t1 positive, B. t1 negative, dito, A. Okay? Ito yung chord na. Ito sa positive chord. Then, integration by parts applied to the last two integrals. Here's the Laplace of f prime of t equal to negative st f of t from 0 to t1 plus s times integral of negative st f of t differential of t times from 0 to t1 plus e exponent negative st f of t times t1 infinity plus s times integral of negative st f t differential of t of t1 to infinity is equal to s times, so diretso mo to. Continue siya. 0, kung same ang problem pero nag-step lang. Negative st f of t dt plus negative st1 times f of t1 negative. So, ibig sabihin, yung a, nasa left side ng equation niya. Minus f sub o plus o minus negative st1 f times t1 positive. Yung b, Ito. Value na dito sa B. Ito yung negative 1. So the Laplace of f prime t equal to SL times the Laplace of f of t minus f sub o 0 minus is equal to negative ST1 times f of t1 positive minus f of t1 negative. So the distance, selected distance EB is of length f of t prime positive minus f of t prime negative. Okay. Theorem, if f of t is of exponential order as t approaches infinity, f of t is continuous for t greater than or equal to 0 except for a finite jump at t is equal to t1, and if f prime t is of class A, then from the Laplace transform of f of t is equal to f of s, it follows that the Laplace of f prime t is equal to SL times f of t minus f sub 0 minus is negative st sub 1 times f sub t1 positive minus f sub t1 negative. Question C. If f of t has more than one finite discontinuity, additional terms similar to the last term of 6 enter the formula for the Laplace of f prime of t. Pag mayroon pang iba pang jump, nadagdag mo dito. Anong at what point and the difference. Sample. So yun yung transform of derivative. So next is yung initial value problem. This is now okay solving the differential equation with initial value problem using the Laplace transform method. So solve the initial value problem. Y double prime of t plus y of t is equal to 0, where y of 0 is equal to 0, y prime of 0 is equal to 1. Solution by Laplace transform method. Apply the Laplace transform to both sides of the equation, which gives the Laplace of y double prime plus y is equal to 0. So because of the linearity, pwede mo siyang i-separate. The Laplace of y double prime plus Laplace of y is equal to 0. So an application of a theorem now yields Laplace of y prime is equal to yun na expand. Yun na expand siya. So this is the s squared. Itong global pag s squared times the Laplace of y of t minus y of 0. So that is s times y prime of 0. Ito yan. Yan. Yung f mo is y, di ba? Y of 0 minus f prime of 0. Yan. S times y of 0. Nailagay dito. Minsan, hindi naman ginagawa. So, s squared times the Laplace of y of t minus s times y of 0 is 0. 0 y of 0. Minus y prime of 0 is equal to 1. Kaya naging minus 1 to. So, the Laplace of y of t. Y is y of t is equal to 0. And solve for Laplace of y of t. We have Laplace of y of t is equal to 1 over s squared plus 1. So from the table, sine of t satisfy equation 2. It is simply to verify that s of t is a solution of 1. Okay? Ang answer mo is sine of t. Example, another, solve the problem y double prime of t plus y beta squared y of t is equal to a sine of wt, where y of 0 is equal to 1, y prime of 0 is 0. Solution. Since a, beta, w are constant, and because beta is equal to 0, would make the problem one of elementary calculus because a change in sign of beta or w would not alter the character of the problem. We may assume that beta and w are positive. The value in this is the Laplace of yt is equal to us, u of s. Instead of f, we use u. Instead of capital L, we use y. Okay? Mga symbol. Then y prime of t is equal to sus minus 1. sus minus uy of 0 is 1. Okay? So this is y double prime of t. Laplace na is s squared u sub s minus s times y of 0, which is 1, minus y prime of 0, which is 0. Which is equal to s squared times u of s minus 1. Ito na nilagay yung tail niyan. Kaya na lang. Then substitute yung ito sa Laplace niyan. So the Laplace nito is equal to s squared us s 2 us minus s plus beta squared times u of s is equal to a omega over s squared plus omega squared. Diba? Laplace ng sine of omega t of wt. So from which solve for u of s, ang labas is s over s squared plus beta s plus a omega over s squared plus beta s plus s squared double s. So we need the inverse transform of the right number before. Ano yung inverse transform niya? Para makuha mo yung u of s. So yung inverse transform ng u of s is equal to y of t. So the form of that inverse depends upon whether beta and w are equal or unequal. For unequal, so u of s equal to s squared plus s squared plus beta squared plus aw over beta squared minus w squared minus 1 over s squared plus w squared or omega minus 1 over s squared plus beta squared. And then u of s is equal to s over s squared plus beta squared plus a over beta squared minus w squared times w beta over s squared plus w squared minus w beta over s squared plus beta squared. Ano nangyari yan? So, may multiply ka ng beta dito. Meron ka dito magamitan ng beta. Yung w, multiply ka rin. W yung ito pinasok mo doon. So, yan. Yung gagamitan ka ng w. Table. Divide mo siya ng beta para maging beta 1. So now, y of t is equal to the inverse of u of s. So for omega is not equal to beta or w is equal to beta, y of t is equal to what? This is now cosine of beta t plus a, this is constant, a over beta plus beta squared minus w squared times beta sine of wt. So, minus w sine of beta t. Equation 5. So ito na yung sagot mo. Manipulation para magtugma sa table. So, if W or omega is equal to beta, the transform form becomes u of s is equal to s over s squared plus beta squared plus a beta over s squared plus beta squared. Okay. So, ito sa magaling. Huwag ka magaling dito sa isa. Kasi mag-zero ka dito. So, mahirap na. Dito ka magaling. Okay. So we know that the inverse transform of 1 over 1 over s squared plus beta squared, then s squared is equal to 1 over 2 beta cube times sine beta t minus beta t cosine beta t. Hence, for W is equal to B is equal to phi of t is equal to cosine of beta t plus t over 2 beta squared times sine beta t minus beta t cosine t. So it is a simpler matter to show that this function is indeed solution of given initial value problem. Okay. Yan, may beta ka kasi dyan. Naging squared. Okay. Another example, solve the problem x double prime t plus 2x prime t plus x of t is equal to 3t exponent negative t, where x0 is equal to 4, x prime is equal to 0 is equal to 2. Let the Laplace of x of t is equal to y of s. Let x prime of t is equal to sys minus x times 0 is equal to sy of s minus 4, x of 0. Ito na detail ko. So let x double prime t is equal to s squared times ys minus x of 0 minus x prime of 0 is equal to s squared y of s minus 4 s minus 2. So then the operator L converts 8 into, kung na may Laplace niya, Laplace nito, so nalabas is s squared y of s minus 4s minus 2 plus 2 times sy of s minus 4 plus 2 plus y of s equal to 3 over s plus 1 squared. Okay? Ang table lang. Or solve for y of s. And nalabas is 4s plus 10 over s plus 1 squared plus 3 over s plus 1 exponent 4. Factor out now. So we may write y of s is equal to 4 times s plus 1 plus 6 over s plus 1 squared plus 3 over s plus 1 exponent 4. Or y of s equal to 4 over s plus 1 plus 6 over s plus 1 squared plus 3 over s plus 1 exponent 4. Then inverse this transform where to solve for xt is equal to 4 plus 6t plus 1 of t cubed times t exponent negative t. Yan. Yung table yun na. That is not example. Another example, by ibang case kasi, solve the problem w double prime x plus w prime x, w of x is equal to x. For w of 0 is negative 3, w of 1 is equal to negative 1. So, mapilito na kayo ng mga symbol. In this example, hindi kayo pwede gumamit ng isang symbol. Magpalit-palit, mag-give mo w, nagamit ka ng f sa baba. So, pwede yun. Biglaan. Wala kang proof na equal yun. This example, the boundary conditions are not both in both of the initial conditions. Type. So, using x other than t as independent variable. So, dito sa initial conditions are both, hindi yung standard type, kundi sa w x value. 2 points. So, paano mo solve yan? So, w prime of x plus 2w prime of x, w of x is equal to x. Get the Laplace. Laplace of wx is equal to s of g minus w of 0 equal to sgs plus 3. This is prime. Prime to a prime. So we know that w of 0 is equal to negative 3, but we also need w prime of 0 in order to transform w double prime x. Hence we put w prime of 0 equal to b. No. Let w of x equal to s squared. So this is double prime na to. Okay? G of x minus sw of 0 minus w prime of 0 equal to s squared g of s plus 3s minus b. So dito ginamit sa Laplace na is g. the Laplace of W x is equal to D of S. So you can hope to determine B later by using the condition W of 1 is negative 1. Ano makukuha yung B? So the transform problem is Laplace of W prime of X plus 2 times the Laplace of W prime of X, yung una double prime, plus the Laplace of W of X equal to Laplace of X, which now S squared G of S plus 3S minus B plus 2 times S G of S plus 3 times G of S is equal to 1 over S squared. And solve for GS, G of S. So dito, for manipulation, G of S is equal to negative 3 times S plus 1 plus B minus 3 over S plus 1 squared plus 1 over S squared over S plus 1 squared. Then G of S is equal to negative 3 over S plus 1 plus B minus 3 over S plus 1 squared plus 1 over S squared over S plus 1 squared. By the usual partial fraction expansion, this one is 1 over S squared and S plus 1 squared is equal to 2 over S plus 1 over S squared plus 2 over S plus 1 plus 1 over S plus 1 squared. So G of S is equal to negative 3 over S plus 1 plus B minus 3 over S plus 1 squared minus plus 1 over S squared over S squared plus 1. So wala to, gitna, wala to. So ito, cancel to, cancel. Dito na yun, bilang delete. Minus 2 over S plus 1 over S squared plus 2 over S plus 1 plus 1 over S plus 1 squared. So G of S is equal to 1 over S squared. So, minus 2 over S plus minus 1 over S plus 1, negative 3 plus 2 plus B minus 2. So, B minus 3 plus 1 is B minus 2. Yan. So, wala ito sa lahat yan. From which, the Laplace of, inverse Laplace of transform of G of S is equal to the inverse transform of 1 over S minus 2 over S squared plus minus 2 over S minus 1 over S plus 1 plus B minus 2 is equal to Wx equal to x minus 2 minus p exponent negative x plus b minus 2 xe exponent negative x. So get the first derivative of W of 1 is equal to negative 1. So substitute x as negative 1. So that is negative 1 is equal to 1 minus 2 minus e exponent negative 1 plus b minus 2 e exponent negative 1. So b is equal to 3. Zero to. Thus, the answer is x minus 2 minus e exponent negative x plus x e exponent negative x. This is your answer. Okay. For the exercises, puro practice kayo. Para sa mga technique pag-solve niya, may answer naman. Pili lang kayo dyan. Para sa future subject niya. Next subject niya. Advanced math, mga major niya. Alam nyo na gumagamit ng Laplace transform. Okay. Thank you. Next topic naman tayo. Next time.